Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Wims. So I wanted to show you, you were assigned an activity on Google that was either whole number word problems or fraction word problems. So I explained the whole number word problems in a different video. I'm going to explain the fraction word problems now. So again, this will be assigned to you tomorrow, Monday, April 27th at 9 a.m. You'll have access to this on Google Classroom. So the first thing that I'm going to do with this problem is I have to read my problem first. So it says a bakery makes 3 batches of fudge. Each batch of fudge, let me zoom in a little bit for you. Each batch of fudge weighs 3/4 of a pound. They sell 1 1/4 pounds of fudge. How much fudge did they have left? So again, I read it, but I read it pretty quickly and I wasn't able to pull out all of that important information. So our first question here is saying, what operations are you planning to use to solve? Write or underline the evidence from the problem that supports your thinking. So you are able to add your information here. There's a text box, so once you click on it, it will open it and you will have to delete the information there to then type your answer. So as I go back, I need to figure out what operations I'm going to use, and I'm going to do that by breaking my problem into sentences. So I know that a bakery needs 3 batches of fudge. So I know I need 3 batches of fudge. And each batch weighs 3/4 of a pound, and they need to sell 1 1/4. So I'm trying to find out how much fudge do they have left, okay? So when I break it up sentence by sentence, a bakery needs 3 batches of fudge. Each batch of fudge weighs 3/4 of a pound. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you using some of these tools that I have here that I would suggest that you can bookmark, and I will put the link on the weekly lessons as well for you to reference. So this here I'm going to be able to show you. It has all kinds of different math manipulatives. So it has fractions, and then if you go back as well, it'll show you other ones as well. But right now we're working on fractions, and you can add them, but it only allows you to add 2 numbers at a time. So I'm going to go on this explore one. So the first information we know is that we have 3 batches of fudge, and they each have 3/4. So I'm going to show you 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So this will be my first batch. 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. This would be my second batch. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. This is my third batch of fudge. And I'm going to compare them all to 1 whole. So we can see that when compared to 1 whole, 3/4 is less than 1 whole. So this is showing me that I have it for my first batch, my second batch, and my third batch. So with all of those, what I need to figure out is how much is that all together. So when I add them all up, so that's 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, and 9/4. And again, I'm going to show you comparing it to a whole, how much we have. So I'm then going to show here as part of my work, which I'll show you how we can upload a picture. I can say I added my 3 batches and got 9/4. But remember, that's not our complete answer, because it's telling us that that's how much we have so far, but now they're selling it. So now what they're doing is they're taking that 9/4 of fudge that they have, and they're now selling 1/2. So I know that for this, when I am selling, I am subtracting or getting rid of. So now I know that I have to get rid of 1/4 of 1/4. Okay, so we know that we have 9/4. We need to get rid of 1 and 1/4. So if I take away my 1/4 right here, and if I also take away my 1/2, which is equivalent to 4/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, that now tells me that I am left with 1/2. So that means that after they've finished, so I added my 3 batches and took away 1 and 1/4. So now 1 whole batch of fudge. So when I'm writing my answer in a complete sentence, I'm going to say they have 1 batch of fudge. So that was a way with using the tools that I said I would link as well. I'm also going to show you how you can add a picture. So if you want to, you can go into, if you just type down here in your search bar and you go to camera, it'll then bring up, oh, I already had the camera up, so it's not bringing it up right here. Oh, it's because I'm using Zoom, so it's already, it's because I'm recording it, so it's not going to bring it up. But I already actually took a picture of my work, so I'm going to show you how you can add it. So if you didn't take a picture, you would go down here and type camera, and then it'll automatically bring up the camera screen, and you can take a picture of your work. After you have that picture, you're able to upload it. So if you go to insert and you go image and you say upload from camera, you just have to then find where you've saved it. So mine here is under my camera roll, which is where yours should be. Then I'm able to select the picture and click open, and now it drug it to the corner, but I'm able to then show it right here, where in this way I had my paper next to me and I showed my 3 batches, my 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4, which got me 9/4, and I showed here. And I knew that 9/4 was also the same as 2 wholes and 1/4. Then I had my 2 wholes and 1/4, and I took away my 1 whole and my other 4th. So I was left with 1 whole, or 1 whole batch left. If you have, we'll continue to work on this. I know that was a lot of information, so we'll be working on this week whenever we meet with Miss Case's class. I'll be in there to help you support so we can work on this together. Let me know if you have any additional questions in the meantime. Look forward to seeing you this week, guys. Thank you.